on a lone county road, I found another hidden gem. Good day, everybody. This is a Florida Golden Girl. Today's travel adventure takes me to the town of Mount Dora. Today we're going to be looking at another local cemetery. This is a historic cemetery, folks. It goes by two names. It's known as Tangerine Cemetery or Evergreen Cemetery. And this is where we're going to be at today. Evergreen Cemetery, alias Tangerine Cemetery, was established in 1890. And this is a historic cemetery. Like I said, it's on County Road number 48. And I got this whole place to myself. It's a cool fall day. And let's do some exploring. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am sidekick free today. So that will not deter us from doing what we must do, and that's to deliver a quality product. So let's go. So here we come to the Letzingers. He died in 1942 and she died in 1946. And then here's an older one where this person died in 1921. So to give you an idea, I would still say it's a small cemetery because there's a road in, it's open. I've seen signs on the way here that says, we're taking your tag number and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know, maybe people do freaky stuff here, I don't know. But yeah, this is the road right there, and it leads right to OBT, Orange Blossom Trail, or 441, which is a main road here. So so knowing that this is a historical cemetery, you've got a Civil War veteran, Company K, 2nd Mike Cavalry. So we've got Civil War here, and there's probably going to be a few more. Let's see what other interesting ones we can find. Oh, this is an old one here. That is 1850. So they were born September 23rd, 1857, and died in Tangerine, Florida, December the 1st, 1890. So Tangerine, Florida must have been one of those small settlement towns near Mount Dora. Mount Dora is a big town. They have really built that town up. They died in 1932. And then here's Sally, died in 1928. Yeah, so Mount Dora is one of those where they really built it up. And they got the cute little stores and art museum. It's got a real big art museum there that is supposed to be pretty good, but normally for Christmas they're closed. The whole town, literally, that all of the shops are closed. That was the same thing I found in Leesburg. They're closed for the holidays. Born May 1, 1833, died June 19th, 19 something. I don't know. It doesn't really say. The thing is kind of faded out. So yeah, this is one of those cool cemeteries that's got a unique history all its own and its own charm. So the town of Tangerine was incorporated into Mount Dora. And there's not much on the history. I mean, up the road there is a Methodist church that's it says Tangerine Church, but that's about it. Like I said, my trusty app, Find a Grave, is led me to Evergreen, but then it gives you saying Evergreen Cemetery is separated from Tangerine Cemetery, which is not true. Now, there is another Evergreen Cemetery, not to be confused with ones that's already in my vlog. So you have to look at the city to know that it's a separate one, separate location. So Mount Dora is kind of right up the road from Zellwood from last week's vlog. They died 1893. That's really, I think if you power wash that, that would come clean. Yeah, so believe it or not, it's a weekend that I'm filming this. I've always mentioned that I go during the week, but I've been itching to kind of get out and get some stuff done, so I wanted to deliver some more stuff to you. So I'm out on a weekend. These are all blacked out, and I think that's just mold. All I can tell you is that they died in 1910. And then they have a podium here. No, that's not a podium. That's for garbage. And then if I walk over here, remember I told you how that's all indicates that's all family. But I only see one headstone, and he died in 1950. And that's Suber. We have another veteran towards the back here. He is another Confederate Civil War, and he's from Georgia, and he died July the 10th, 1938. So we got a couple Civil War veterans here. And then that borders the woods back there. So we've got another, let me come up here. Another Civil War here, and his name is George Newton, and he was from Tennessee, and he died in 1941. So he was Civil War. And then you've got Rachel died in 1963, and then Thomas died in 1945. And then that's all wood back there. I could walk it, but again, I don't see the need to walk that. And then you know that this looks like two separate plots. You have the Combs family, and then you have the Hayes family here. So look over here. So in the middle of this beautiful historic cemetery, normally if this is fenced off like this, that indicates that some type of prominence or some type of special marking. So it's opened, and I will enter. And so this person is William Clark Yates, born in England, 1853, died in Tangerine, 1890. Now, I have no idea who this person is. It doesn't indicate. That's pretty much it. And then there's some initials right there. So I'll do a little bit of digging around to see who he is. And then if anything, if there's a Yeats family here, there's nothing that indicates. See, it's just, so normally if it's just one person, that shows that they're prominent in some way. So what I'll do a little bit of digging, and then I will, if you look into the description box for this video, I'll see what I can find. But it didn't, from what I gathered, it didn't indicate anybody famous was buried here or anybody from prominence. But normally that's what in our little cemetery viewings, we've always indicated that anybody's famous and things like that. So we'll see. Here's George Futz, died in 1929, asleep in Jesus, peaceful rest, whose waking is supremely blessed. Got some pine cones there. That's cool. And then you have John Trumbull died in 1928. I hope everybody is enjoying this vlog. Again, these are the ones that I truly, truly enjoy. It's small. It's kind of historic. And so they died in 1896. So these are the ones that I enjoy the most because, you know, just the cool things you find, you know, people that died long before we did and probably led interesting lives. So you have Gus Winslow. He died in 1946. And then you have Long. Now, John, he's probably passed, but they never filled his date of death in. You have a few above ground graves. And I guess, you know, back then, Tangerine Cemetery, I'll just call it Tangerine Cemetery for now. So Tangerine Cemetery, evidently, they had quite a few above ground graves. If you see that, I'm going towards the back of the property. And then you have a whole family of Murphys here. They look like they're all much newer graves. But yeah, it's, as I said, every cemetery has its own unique history. And these are not any different, but again, I enjoy the small ones. So what about you? What is it you enjoy? So this is Ruby Miley, died in 1953. That's a cool name, Ruby. I like that. Send me an email. The email address is generalaboutaboutrudy.org. Tell me what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you. That would be greatly appreciated. I know that there's many people that ask, why don't you enable the comments? And so I will let you know why. I'm just a small channel for now. But you really have some vicious people out there, folks, that have nothing but better to do than be key punch pirates, keyboard warriors, where they just want to make people's lives miserable. One YouTuber that, you know, I used to really follow, but I kind of like, you know, you kind of outgrow your heroship or your worship, or not worship. That makes me sound like, but anyway, so he literally would be harassed by people wanting to know, hey, where you live? Oh, you got a girlfriend? And then they really get real vicious in the comments. And I'm like, you know what? That's really none of nobody's business about anybody's personal life unless that person chooses to divulge it. And even then, in the times that we live in, you don't know the mindset of a lot of people. So to escape the cruelty and to be cruelty free, I've taken that option away. And that's something that's not up for discussion. It's a personal thing, and I hope you understand. You can send me an email. That's okay. You know, to hear one's thoughts, you know, I will respond. But yeah, this is a cool cemetery. It's my trip has taken me out of Orlando up north. I'm about 30 miles, maybe a little bit more, but you know, it's kind of still local enough, but you know, with the high price of gas, I try to do what I can, you know, preserve the environment. I'm very big on that. I believe that everybody should do what they can. I am really big into not wearing new clothes, donating to, I don't donate to Goodwill. Where I live in the town of Winter Garden, they have ministries that really does a lot. They're called Matthew's Hope, and I donate all my stuff to them because they'll use it. Goodwill, I've been finding really bad things out about them, and I'm just like, you know what? No, that's okay. I'll give them all the crap, but Matthew's Hope gets the better stuff. But yeah, I'm real big on buying used and donating, not having to buy new clothes all the time, and not really using plastic. I don't do that. I don't litter. I think you get the gist. This is just how I was raised. And then, I don't have anybody, I have no direct descendants to pass anything on, but that's okay. I'm just a good steward of our resources. We'll put it that way. So they died in 1891. And that's real faded. Yeah. And so, I think we did a tour of everything. Pretty much. Yeah. So we're going to do a sweep, and let me show you. We pretty much, I started out there and then kind of walked through and did over in the back over there. And then we went to the right, where the road is, and then we seen where the famous person that we don't know who is famous is from England buried there. And then we went all the way in the back. And then we went over to the side. There's nothing really there. Cool, huh? Yeah. Get out, folks, and enjoy the life. We're retirees. Get out and walk. Get out and exercise. Now, what people are saying is that walking isn't considered exercise. But you know what? You're moving. Does it really matter? Does it really matter as long as you are making an effort to get out there, walk, go to a shopping mall and walk, get out there and walk, and be careful, how you walk, and, make sure, you're careful when you cross the street because of the drivers, I think you know how that goes. And just be safe and enjoy. This is just how it is. We have to always be careful how we walk because, when you get older, But yeah, I want to thank you. Like, subscribe, click that notification bell that lets you know when a new video will be uploaded. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, tell the dog, the cat, the bird, tell a coworker. Word of mouth is how my channel grows. And folks, I truly appreciate you coming along on this journey with me today. People that are just viewing, appreciate that as well. Look at my earlier vlogs. I think there's some interesting things I filmed that you might enjoy. And with that, from Mount Dora here at Tangerine Cemetery or Evergreen Cemetery, thank you for watching, and so long for now.